but the 10 months will definitely be one of those choices. So do you have any children?
Yes.
And how old are they?
One is 15 and the other one's 9.
Right, and where are they?
With the dads.
Okay. And was Child Protective Services involved? And what drugs have you been using since you were released?
Since I was released, meth.
Meth?
Alcohol.
Okay, meth and alcohol.
Today's courtroom session is anything but routine. Jacqueline Wells stands before Judge Boyd for the third time on yet another motion to revoke her probation. Missed check-ins, failed drug tests, and open admissions to meth and alcohol use have pushed her to the edge. But this isn't just about rules, this is about survival. Judge Boyd presents two brutally clear paths. One leads to prison, the other to the hard road of sobriety through felony drug court. What follows is an unfiltered, emotional showdown that could decide Jacqueline's fate freedom through recovery or another cold jail cell where the days blur into regret. Let's step inside and witness how Judge Boyd confronts a woman at her breaking point.
State of Texas versus Jacqueline Wells. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? For the defense?
Alberto Rodriguez. Come on.
All right, are you Jacqueline Wells? All right, you need to speak up so that I can hear. Showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilty and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, why are you mumbling?
That is my mouth hurts. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
My mouth hurts.
Okay. So, did you review this document with your attorney and did you understand it? Are you the same Jacqueline Wells who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 3998 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram, on July 7, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Judge. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 29th day of August, 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jacqueline N. Wells, committed the offense of theft in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
We'll waive all other violations, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Defense, do you have any objection to the state's waiver of violation of condition number 4?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. We're asking that you deny the motion and alter amend her conditions for status. In addition, we'll be taking into consideration NITMAC number 676841.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Wells, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Wells.
All right. So why are they recommending that you go to SADF? What is your issue?
You just suggested that.
Yeah. Here's the thing. SADF is for people who have drug problems. So why would they recommend that you go to SADF?
For drugs. That's why I'm on probation for drugs.
Well, here's the question. You're looking quizzical at me, which is fine. So I'm going to be more direct with my question. Do you have a drug problem? That's either yes or no. What is your drug of choice? How long have you been using that?
For years.
For how long?
For years.
What does that mean? How many years?
Since I was like 15.
All right. So why did you start?
I just got introduced to it and I don't know why I started.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
14 and 9.
Where are they?
With that.
Have your parental rights been terminated? Did you ever have a Child Protective Services case?
I did, but it got closed.
All right, which probably means they either closed it for one or two things. Either they made the father of the children managing conservator, or either they terminated your rights, or either they just gave you possessory. I don't know because I wasn't there. I'm not the one who took this plea. So I would send you to drug court, but drug court is full. That's probably where you need to be, but that's full. So I'm going to deny the motion. Probation. Even though drug court is full, can you see if they would interview her? You're still going to SATA, but once you get out of SATA, maybe they'll be able to accept you at that point in time. So I'm going to deny the motion, alternate mean conditions to include SATA. I'm going to want parenting classes, the UA hotline upon release, there's 180 hours of community service restitution. Remaining hours will be waived once you complete parenting classes. If you were released, where would you be living?
With my friend.
Who is this friend?
He's defendant.
All right, so sometimes people use the word friend different than I use it. Is this your boyfriend?
No, but he's a good friend.
How long have you known him?
For 4 years.
And so he's known you during your addiction? All right, how old is he?
He is 29.
All right. You're not going to be allowed to live with him. And let me just tell you why. I'm a firm believer that if you hang out at the barbershop long enough, you're going to end up getting a haircut. So I think that he's probably using as well. And we can't have two people who are addicted to drugs coming together, because it never fails that when one is doing well, the other one is not. And then it sort of leads you down the rabbit hole to using drugs. So you're going to have to get a place by yourself. And I'm going to recommend for you, I can't order it, but you should not be in any relationship until you work on you, so that at some point in time you can be involved in your children's lives. Okay. So, and there's going to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. And then, of course, the referral to felony drug court. And she's to remain in custody till transferred to SATA. But within 30 days, if she's not transferred, I'm going to want her back here so we can see where else we can place you. Okay. All right.
Your Honor, I can tell you it will not be within 30 days.
It's going to be longer than that.
It'll be a little bit longer.
All right. Can you put down, see if Lifetime Recovery or somebody can take her? If they cannot, then we'll bring you back in 30 days. And there's another treatment facility that I can see if we can get you in. Okay. And I think if that doesn't work, we'll have to try Rise Recovery. And until they're ready to accept her into inpatient, then Rise Recovery will be our next option. All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, on this, can we bring this back in 30 days to make sure that she's not still at the Bexar County Jail? All right. So when you go to the jail and you try to find out when your court date, November 10th is not going to show up, and they're going to tell you don't have that date. We have to do that as a phantom date, because if we put it as an actual date in the system, it will stop you from your transfer, because they're going to think you have something pending. So I know it's November 10th. Everyone here knows it's November 10th. So if you're still at the Bexar County Jail, you will be brought over. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? All right, let me see. You'll be on till 2024. Do better, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 3998, State of Texas versus Jacqueline Wells. That parties announced for the record for the state.
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Joseph Stateson for Miss Wells.
And are you Miss Wells? All right. And Mr. Stateson, when were you appointed to represent Ms. Wells?
I was appointed today. I explained that to my client that she had 10 days for me to prepare for any hearing. And we both agreed to waive that notice of appearance. Waive the 10 days notice.
All right. Ms. Wells, do you wish to continue? All right. And you understand that your attorney does have 10 days to prepare?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And knowing that you wish to continue with the motion to revoke? All right. You need to speak up. All right. I'm showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Jacqueline N. Wells who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 3998 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, on July 7, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jacqueline N. Wells, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State waives all the violations.
Any objections?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for the motion to be granted and for revocation and for 10 months in the state jail facility.
All right, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor, and we would ask that all her back time credit applies. She has 139 days credit.
Okay.
And then the state's also going to take into consideration NIMAG number 713316.
All right, Ms. Wells, are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have a few questions for your client. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Wells. Yes.
All right, Ms. Wells, where have you been?
Have I been? I've been in Bexar County.
No, I mean, you haven't been doing your probation. Why not? What's been
Okay,
going on?
I know last time that I came, I was supposed to be going to status. That's what you recommended. And whenever I was waiting for my treatment bed in jail, Bexar County, I wasn't aware that, I just got released without any paperwork. So I don't know.
And so you got released and you're, oh, happy day, I'm released and I'm just going to live my life.
Honestly, I thought that I had just gotten time served or something. I didn't understand why I just got released, but I thought that I don't know. I just know it wasn't status. So other than that, I just.
Okay. So I want you to be honest with me, okay? I'm looking at following this plea bargain agreement, but I want to know some things about you. And then, depending on what you tell me, I will probably give you a choice, okay? But the 10 months will definitely be one of those choices. So do you have any children? And how old are they?
One is 15 and the other one's 9.
Right, and where are they?
With the dads.
Okay. And was Child Protective Services involved? And what drugs have you been using since you were released?
Since I was released, meth.
Meth?
Alcohol.
Okay, meth and alcohol. It appears to the court that you have a drug problem and you need to have that drug problem taken care of. Otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening? The last time you use may be the last time you use, and then your children will definitely not have their mother in their life. You still have a chance, maybe, if you get yourself together, if you get clean and sober, you may still have a chance to be in their life. But you must be clean and sober. And the fact that you were released accidentally or whatever happened and you've been using, I appreciate your honesty telling me that you've been using. That tells me that you need help. So if you would like, I can send you to the state jail facility for 10 months. What's going to end up happening is you're going to go to state jail facility for 10 months. You'll do your time, you're counted off on the calendar, and you are going to get back out and you will use again. or I can continue you, and I'll continue you, and I'll have you placed in an inpatient treatment, or either see if felony drug court would accept her or wants her. Have you ever been to felony drug court? Those are the choices I can give you. So if you want to do your 10 months, I will follow that agreement, but you know yourself better than I do, better than your attorney does. But based upon your track record, when you get out of jail or a state jail facility after counting your 10 months off, you're going to go use. You're going to go be with whomever you were with before who's using with you. And you may end up dying from that. You understand? So if you want a chance to be clean and sober, to be the person you were meant to be, not the person who's picking up criminal cases, not the person who's using, then I will give you that chance to do that. So what would you prefer?
The chance.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do,
Your Honor, may I?
yes.
So I just want the court to be aware that she wasn't actually let go erroneous or anything like that.
Mhm.
She was disqualified from status.
Okay.
So she had medical issues that prohibit her to actually go to status.
Yes.
So in looking at the case, the modifications were after status based on her previous NTR. This is her third NTR. So
Okay.
based on previous NTRs that we've had, the modifications, the last time was to do status, and then after that, a felony drug court. So if Your Honor would like, we can just move forward with the felony drug court referral and see if we can get her the probation.
All right. We're going to then, if both state and the defense are in agreement, I will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions. You'll be referred to felony drug court. You're going to remain in custody. And Mr. Stateson, if you can contact felony drug court and let them know that she really needs the help and she wants the help. But when they come in and interview you, you must really let them know that you need the help, because I know they're getting close to probably reaching the number of persons they can have there. Do you understand? All right. So what I'm going to do then.
And I apologize, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
It does state that she expires in July of 2024. So
We'll extend her. Yes. So I'm going to extend you, and I'm going to extend you for 2 years. But the nature of your case, it's not a case where if you complete everything that you can't be terminated early. And normally in felony drug court, if you complete everything and you complete their program, they will allow you to be terminated early. Way. So I'm finding violation of condition number 4 true. I'm going to extend her for 2 years, and we'll do a referral to felony drug court, and that's to take place while you are in custody. And if for any reason you get released, you know you're not supposed to be released. So if you are accidentally released or something is not right with the paperwork and they release you, you know what you need to do? Come straight to this court right away and say, Judge, I've been released and I know I'm not supposed to be released. You understand? All right, so this is your chance. You need to take it. All right? Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
if she does not qualify to tell the drug court, would you like clients?
Yes. If she doesn't, if she's not eligible, then bring her back here from the jail and we'll figure out what to do. And we'll keep Mr. Stetson, if you could make sure that you follow through till
Okay.
she's accepted.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Is there anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Judge Boyd has seen this pattern before: addiction, relapse, incarceraciona cycle that swallows people whole. But today, she chose hope over punishment. Jacqueline Wells was given one final lifeline: felony drug court. It's not an easy road, but it's her last real shot at getting clean and staying out of the system. Will she rise to the challenge or fall back into old patterns? What do you think? Was Judge Boyd too lenient or exactly right? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more powerful moments from the front lines of real justice.